You can tell when I get a little overly generous.
Yeah, she's got a very heavy hand with the spray bottle. She's a girl, and she's a delicate little thing, and yet I'm far more delicate than she is. Mainly because I also have. I did a lot of.
You have an artistic hand. It's kind of funny. People are like, "Oh, don't worry about it. You're not going to break it." I'm like, "Trust me."
You don't let her.
I should be careful.
Okay. We have a California pass to go to Disneyland, and we keep her away from the Crystal Place in the Pirates of the Caribbean. There's obvious reasons for that, of course. And that is looking good.
See, and then I'm going to change.
You may not even. What we'll do is we'll take this out before we do anything bleach on it and see what this actually looks like. Well, you want to add bleach to it, or you can add bleach gently. You know,
that's true on this. The bleach should be real gentle.
Not big spray battles, but just a little bit. See,
actually, you know what? I think I'd like to pull it out, see where it looks, and then figure out where we're putting the bleach.
Okay, so we can put it back in again. So here we go.
You can?
Oh yeah. We can put it in again. See, I'm not using gloves when I do this. I just pull it in and out. Well, I have gloves. They're sitting over there.
Okay.
Okay.
So you've got all the colors in.
Okay, here we go. I think she can pull this one out, though, without my help.
This one is fine. Well, see, part of it is you think you're being overly generous with,
and then you find
the
out.
color. And you're finding out, because I'm looking at some of these colors, I'm going, there's not that much color on some of these spots. See?
Yeah. And turn
but
on.
you know what? Part of it is this is not a white t-shirt, so the colors are not quite coming.
No, so what we'll do is then we'll do the bleach pit. We won't be overly generous. No. Because the dye simply, once again, it dyed.
I think it wants white shirts.
I think it wants white shirts. Because that is dye. It is dyeing everything you think of. It's dyeing me, dyeing the... But it just doesn't like the...
It doesn't like the colored shirts. And this is 100%.
Yeah. 100% cotton. Yeah, but you can dye more than one way.
Well, we're going to find out, because the next one is going to be
pink.
And it's light, because as you notice, we're getting lighter every time.
Well, because we did this because we weren't really certain. We started out with the darkest, went to the brightest, and then the next one, the last one, is going to be with a pink shirt.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you don't have a pink shirt, I mean, you're not going to get much.
Yeah, well, at least we know with the bleach we can wash all this stuff tonight, so you'll know exactly what it's going to look like.
Oh, yeah, maybe we should stop the other. Oh, well, that one's black.
Well, but I can't stop the other one because that machine, it's a front loader, which means you can't.
Well, and that's also black, so we'll
yeah,
just leave it like
we want
that.
to separate it.
Yeah, and as you can see, I'm being generous with the bleach.
Yeah.
I'm not too concerned about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we can then pull it down. You're going to need me to do it again.
This is what happens when you don't tie-dye white colors. Now, this is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Because you notice there's bleach on there, but
I know.
you don't really notice it as much.
You don't notice it as much.
And even though you got some of these bright colors in there, that's all subdued.
Yeah.
So we're going to see how this ends up turning out. I mean, this is kind of interesting.
We won't know until this one is totally finished. Because we're going to have to wash it out.
Yeah.
So, it says 100% cotton.
Oh, that's true. Now,
the other one's okay.
we're discovering things as we go along the way. Because part of it is, it said on here that it should be 100% cotton, right?
Yeah.
So just because things say they are 100% cotton,
There's
does
no
not
truth.
mean that they are.
Nope, because that one, the orange shirt was definitely not cotton.
Well, because see, here's the part I was wondering. It's like, well, why did more of the color come out after you bleach it?
Yeah, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to dry it and then dye it.
And then
paint
you're
it.
find out what's going on.
Dry
yeah,
it and paint it.
fabric paint.
Yeah, we won't lose it. We'll just paint it. Everybody's getting a lesson in that there is, just because it says it's cotton doesn't mean it's cotton.
Yeah.
Because I can't get the dye out of that orange thing, period. You could set it in a thing full of bleach and it wouldn't get the dye out. So.
Now this one right here is a little pink tank top that says it's 100% cotton.
Says right on it.
We're going to find out.
Yeah.
Now part of it is it's a lighter color. So.
These should work on it.
They should all work.
All of them should work on it. We're going to try it again.
We're going to try it again. That's
and if it doesn't, then we know we've got another one. We know that you got. See, we're learning that modern day fabrics may all be fudge factor things.
The other part is, since I'm not trying to create a center design and do this, I am just going to scrunch it
together.
You know what? Maybe I could do a center design. I'm trying to think. If I do, let's see. I know, it's like creating a bullseye. Because there's a lot of extra space in here.
Yeah, this one's going to get the dye on it.
This one's got to get the dye on it.
Yeah.
Because this is just a little simple tank top.
But we are doing it.
And you see how much extra space there is.
Yeah.
But there's not as much as you would think.
At least my dye containers are getting clean.
They're getting clean from the bleach.
Yeah.
Now part of it is, this one, you don't even need that to get it because
it's not as big as the others. So.
Although I am getting.
She's getting wet.
I am getting wet.
Yeah, it's just water, luckily. So.
Well, I don't know how much of that is left in bleach.
Well, it should have been. It should be water.
It should be water because all got cleaned out.
Yeah, because I washed it out. When I found out that my orange shirt is not. No matter what the label may say, but then again, it comes just not from this country, so they probably don't really care.
Oh, they may not care. Well, okay, now here's the amazing part is, see these gloves? This is still the same set of gloves
well, my hands
that I'm using. I haven't used another one.
Well, the paint the other day we were really filthy with, though.
I know, when we were doing the fabric paint. So this one should be really easy. Now on here, you know what I always like on pink? Purple. So we're going to add lots of purple to this.
Yeah, we'll see if it absorbs it too. Shake it up. But we know the dye is good. It's dyeing everything you can think of. Us, the papers. They had a thought that maybe the dye wasn't working. No, it's working. It's everywhere. I've washed it outside, so. Well,
add some purple in here and more purple. It looks like it's working.
Yeah.
Well, this is bright purple on pink.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you know what else is always good? Red.
Gotta shake it up.
You notice I'm shaking it away from me?
Yeah, well, because see, I can see it settling at the bottom after every time. Which means it's even though this stuff has been setting for days, it's still never really mixed entirely unless you shake it. Which is probably why they went to the bottles of liquid dye.
Oh, you know, that could be the reason why. Okay.
You know, she's having fun. Well, see, the problem is it doesn't make any difference. If they don't look right, then we go to the next method.
So we just try another method.
That's right.
So that's why when you're playing with this, you are learning along the way. And see, hopefully you are learning from some of the things that we are doing.
Yeah, because we assume that when they say 100% cotton, it's 100% cotton. But if you can't get the bleach out of it, if the bleach cannot do something.
That's the test, is the bleach.
Yeah. The first one we knew was 100% cotton because it bleached it out.
Well, you saw the difference, what happened with the black.
Yeah.
And how quickly that happened.
It turned various shades.
I'm going to
twist it some more.
Because see, part of it is I can see on here.
Yeah, I can see different colors and lines and things. So this one's working. Have we found one that is actually right? That would be that's 1 out of 4.
When actually, I remember one of the things we did was go like this.